International pressure also growing online. Rahila, what are you seeing?
Well, Kamal, pressure is mounting on Saudi Arabia following the killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Rights groups are now highlighting what they say are other violations the kingdom has committed. Stop the War Coalition want justice and accountability, but also an end to Saudi arms sales. At the top of the list for Amnesty International is Yemen. Amnesty says despite the war there, countries like the US, the UK and France continue to make lucrative arms deals with the Saudis. Now, the campaign against arms trade says that it shouldn't take the disappearance of a journalist for the UK to reconsider its relationship with Saudi Arabia.
The impact that UK-made weapons are having on the war in Yemen is truly devastating. Right now, UK-made fighter jets are flying over Yemen. They're dropping UK-made bombs and firing UK-made missiles. And the results have created the worst humanitarian crisis in the world today. And the UK has been utterly complicit in that right from the start. The UK government must end the arms sales and end its support for this terrible war. As long as weapons are being poured into war zones, they're only going to get worse. There needs to be a political solution. There can't be more bombs.
And the US Democratic Senator Bernie Sanders wrote an opinion piece in the New York Times. This is also getting a lot of attention right now. He calls on the US government to redefine its relationship with Saudi Arabia and wants Congress to reassert its authority over matters of war. Well, Yemen has been torn apart by conflict since 2015, when Saudi Arabia launched an air campaign against the Houthi rebels. The Saudi-UAE coalition has carried out more than 16,000 raids in the country. Millions have been forced from their homes, and more than 10,000 people have been killed in the fighting. The UN is warning of widespread famine, with half the population now relying on humanitarian aid. Well, we have been talking to people there, and this is what Ahmed told us about what life is like.
I forget sleeping at night. I don't want to be killed by Saudi airstrikes while I am sleeping, and most of the Yemenis do the same. I met people who don't have anything to eat, and they don't have a place for their children to sleep. They are difficult to find clean water, oil, petrol, gas, everything. I started losing my control because we are living all the day in stress, having no idea when all this will end.
We do want to get your thoughts on this story, so do get in touch with us. Use the hashtag AJNewsGrid, or you can simply message me directly. I'm at Rahila Mohammed.